Thanks for joining us. I'm Randall Bennett. As May winds down, we continue to hear more and more and more Apple rumors. Yesterday we talked about the Apple tablet that was, floating around an analyst's notebook. Today we're talking about iPhone updates. Now we're hearing that the iPhone is probably going to get updated to a bigger size, and we're also hearing that there's going to be some speed bumps in the works that could be momentous for developers. I don't know, we'll see. But to talk about this, we bring in two of our favorite technology journalists. We bring in Kevin Tofel from JKOnTheRun. Kevin, thanks for being with us.
Good to be here, thanks.
Also, Iyaz Ahktar from Gadgetell.com. Iyaz, thanks for being with us as well.
Thanks for having me.
So this new iPhone announcement, it's actually not announcement, but rather rumors, are kind of bundled with a bunch of different websites corroborating kind of a competing theory that we're going to see a 32 gigabyte iPhone sometime. Apple said in the past that WWDC, which happens in June, isn't the place that it's going to happen, but some people are saying it's going to be one more thing. It's still going to happen there, or maybe it'll happen in July. Kevin, what do you make of all these rumors? Is there anything that really makes you sit up and take note?
Well, Randall, quite honestly, it's like another day, another rumor. It's more of the same to me. So I'm kind of getting, desensitized to all these iPhone rumors. I mean, think about these specs that people are talking about. None of them are really or unexpected, I guess I should say. I mean, this is all, product maturity. The one thing that nobody's talking about that I mentioned about 10 days ago on our site, I'm wondering if the biggest thing we're going to see in here is support for AT&T's next generation network when they bump up HSDPA to 7.2 megabits per second.
Yeah, so you're thinking maybe that faster internet might be the big deal. I don't know, Iyaz, what's your take? Is there anything out of these crop of rumors that you've kind of seen floating around that really has your eye?
Well, the hardware specs don't seem that exciting, but what I'm starting to think about is this video recording capability. I'm starting to think that this new iPhone might have applications that don't work on the older iPhones, meaning I'm going to take my 3G and go, well, it doesn't do video recording, and it doesn't have access to a lot of these other apps that might be in the latest and greatest iPhone. So that would be the real attractive thing that I think is kind of buried in all the rumors right now.
So you think people are going to have to make a choice between, the new updated iPhone won't record video, things like that?
Well, I was thinking that the processor and the rumors that double the amount of RAM, that this is going to allow the phone to do a lot more than we originally thought. And so that's really going to be the difference, because an OLED screen's pretty and 32 gigabytes sounds good, but that might not get you all antsy to get a new phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I guess that's one way to look at it for sure. I'm still not, the jury's still out for me whether these iPhone rumors are really going to take shape. But let's talk about this kind of in the broader context. We've seen BlackBerry Storm 2's in the works, going to lose the SureType screen. We've also, of course, waiting for the Palm pre-launch. We're about 14 days away from that. Kevin, in light of these new rumors, as well as these other, in the mobile space, there's always phones floating around everywhere. If you had to pick out of any of these, which one do you think is kind of your phone of choice? And is there anything where, that sets that phone apart from the others?
That's a good question. And to be honest, just to give background, I've had a first-generation iPhone for the last 21 months now. So that has been my phone of choice. I was not impressed with the initial reviews of the BlackBerry Storm, thanks to the Sure to Annoy Press keyboard. And as far as the Palm Pre, we know that's not a rumor. It's coming out on June 6th, and I am going to get one. Basically, I'm a web guy. I'm a cloud guy, and that web OS just makes everything so much easier for me. I don't have to worry about syncing anything. That's going to be my phone.
So you're not going to stick around and wait for any of these Apple rumors to mature? You think the Palm Pre is it?
Well, that's, okay. I may actually upgrade my iPhone to the next iPhone, anticipating that there's going to be one in June or July. I may do that and have a second line, but that's mainly for just to cover the device for what I do for work, not so much as a personal choice.
Yeah, so your personal choice is still going to be the Palm Pre. What about you, Iyaz? Is there, which phone do you have now, like Kevin said, and is there one that you've got out of the pick of the litter that's going to be yours?
Well, right now I got my iPhone 3G, but the thing is, I wait a long time before replacing phones. I used to have a Verizon Motorola Razr.
Oh wow.
So while this current crop of new phones looks somewhat exciting, I know that I'm not going to be able to get any of them until my contract breaks.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying that inflated price for any of these things. They seem really cool, but not right now.
All things being equal, though, let's say you could pick one in theory. Which one would you pick?
I'd like to see this mythical Pre in person. I'm very curious. All my assistant editors at Gadgetell.com keep telling me, you got to check it out. It's amazing. But
it's real and it's spectacular. I've seen it.
Oh, Kevin, that was pretty good stuff. Guys, we're going to leave it there. If you want to hear more about this stuff, everyone's talking about it right now. Of course, Kevin Tofel's talking about it over at JKOnTheRun.com. Iyaz Ahktar is talking about it at Gadgetell. We're talking about it at TechV, obviously. We're talking about this stuff all the way up to the pre-launch. You know, we're actually going to be, I'll tell you this a little bit in advance, we're going to be on vacation the week of the pre-launch. I know, isn't that the worst timing ever? But we'll have links to all the stuff throughout the week so you can find out what people are talking about there. That is it for this show. I'm Randall Bennett. Subscribe to us on YouTube or iTunes or somewhere. See you later.